Hello everyone, today I want to talk about the strike slip vault and how to model this specific phenomenon in the Plaxis 3D, okay? Please look carefully. In Plaxis 3D you can just go through your system and choose one of these specific views. I'm choosing this one, Z axis. Go to a structure and create your system based on a specific job. You can import whatever you want as geometry and you can go like this. I just want to have one surface and I'm going to create another surface too like this, okay? Maybe this surface like this. Yeah, now I have two surfaces. I'm going to select both of them, going to extrude them in the y-axis, maybe 15 meters. Now I have two volumes, so these surfaces I don't need them, I'm going to delete them, but actually I want to have this specific volume as the movement volume, so I'm going to decompose it to surface, but this surface and this surface shouldn't be exist, so I'm going to be careful about it. So this specific surface I want to create it as movement part, decompose it's a surface, create surface displacement. But when I hide this one, I have specifically this surface too, and I want to go to create and have specifically two different interfaces, negative and positive, and I am going directly to the meshing. Imagine you have the tutorial about the material and system, whatever I don't know, the system you want to know, procedure about creating the material and assign the material, you can go to the YouTube channel of IGFS, okay? Now the structures. After that, in the first part you're going to have only soils or maybe this part, okay? The second part, I'm going to second phase, I'm going to this one and active the interfaces, and of course I'm going to active this part too. So this one I'm going to show you a little better inside the glass part like this. So the movement is very important. I'm going to click this surface and make it free as the Z and X direction, but the prescribed part is going to be in the Y direction. 0.5 maybe is enough. The dynamic displacement, and go to this part. Guys, in this one, displacement multiplier should be checked, and the harmonic or maybe the table is depend on the what kind of loading you want to have, and of course the system of the table depends on what kind of earthquake you want to introduce to the system. You can have it. The data type should be acceleration, and when you have the accelerated surface under this system, you mean you have a specific part of earthquake movement under your fault, and you can expect everything else about it. The model condition, next job, and the dynamic procedure. The boundary x minimum and x maximum should be viscous, but the y minimum and the y maximum should be none. The z should be completely viscous because I just want to understand about the movement, but if you want to understand the settlement, everything about the interaction of the movement, you can have the z direction, but the system is going to move just around the y direction in the left to the right and creating this kind of fault here. So the boundary condition could be like this, but about the specific part of the dynamic situation and introducing the time intervals and other stuff, you can look into the video of the multiplier and dynamic situation of the video into the YouTube channel of the IGFS. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye. To follow our activities, subscribe our YouTube channel and reach us through different social media platforms.